What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing this look, a tutorial on this makeup look here. So if you want to see how I got this bluish monochromatic look, stay tuned and keep watching. Smoochies! Mwah. Okay, let's jump into this. We're going to start off with the Mythical Creatures quad, and I'm using that transition shade on the crease. And I'm just using a Morphe brush. Okay, now using the blue shade and a small e.l.f. pencil brush, I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner and give myself a direction line, if you will, just kind of setting the foundation. I'm trying to keep that nice and tight in the crease close to the lid. Now I'm going to use a fluffier brush, I believe it's a Kylie brush, and just continue building up that color and trying to keep it nice and tight in that crease. Kind of bringing in, airbrushing it out. And if you see there, I'm bringing it out to a point a little bit on the outer corner. Now I'm going back with that first brush and just wiping up, the edges. And in between, I do wipe off my brush. I always keep a washcloth or something on my lap to wipe the brush off on, and for any messes you make. Now I'm using the blue pigment in the Fire and Ice collection. It's called Tonight's Blue, and I'm taking that and wetting my brush. That is a Kylie brush again, and I'm just packing that on the lid. Now I'm just going back and with a little bit more of that dark blue from the quad and cleaning up that crease. And now with the pencil brush, just fixing that outer edge. You can get more precise in there, and with the bigger brush, I was taking some of the blue off my lid. So now I'm just fixing that. Now I'm going to go do the other eye off camera. I'll be back. Okay, now off camera I did my foundation and all that, and I used the Queensland bronzer and the Morphe 9B blush palette, along with the Wet n Wild baked blush on top of it as a hot. Everything that I just showed I will list below. Okay, now I'm using the highlighter. Winter Falls in LA from the collection on that brow bone. Now I'm going to take that brush from the transition shade and just kind of clean up the transition edge and make sure everything looks airbrushed. Now I'm using the other highlighter in the collection, which is Halo Walkers, and a pencil brush, and I'm wetting it and popping that on the inner corner. As you see, I am bringing it up the inner corner and up into that blue in the crease a little bit. I just thought it looked different with like that. Just a little more drama, if you will. Now I'm taking that blue from the quad and popping that on my lower lash line and blending it up into that point on the outer corner. Okay, now I am going to do the highlighter on my face. I'm using a Morphe 510 brush. And I believe I went with the Halo Walkers on my face as well. Now, it may look like I'm going in heavy-handed with all of this, including my bronzer and everything, but once I use my setting spray on top of everything and press it into the skin, it really melts into the skin and takes it down a notch. It won't look as heavy as it does. So I do tend to go a little more heavy-handed because once I press all that in, you do lose a little bit of the product. Now I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray and just a puff from e.l.f. and pressing that into the skin. As you see, it doesn't look quite as intense now. Takes it down a notch. Sometimes I like to go back with no more product on the brush, but just what's on the brush and just hit the high points again to give it a little pop, which is what I'm doing now. Just to make sure it's got that glow. Okay, now I'm using an e.l.f. liquid liner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is my monochromatic blue look, if you will. I used the blue lippy out of it. Of course, I will list everything below. This is just the lipstick by itself. I do want to show you it by itself and then give you another option that I like doing. This is a kind of a matte lip, and it's got like a bluish green tilt to it. So you can always pop some lip gloss on it if you want more of a shimmery look. These lippies I find as matte, they look kind of weathered. I don't know, it's an unusual look, like weathered metal, if that makes sense, which I like. But sometimes you want to, you know, make it more of a shiny kind of situation. So I like using the, which one is this? Blue Onyx Lippy by e.l.f. This is their lip topper. And this one is like a blue black. So I like throwing this on top. And another option you could use, I have this bluish purpley lip gloss from, who's this by? Pure, from their My Little Pony collection. So this one is just another option, but we're going to throw this one on top today. I just throw a little bit on. It is going to darken it up a little bit as well. And it gives it more of a shiny look, if you will. But still keeps it nice and dark. So it's just an idea, another way to do it. So, of course, that will be listed below as well. Let me just blot this. before it ends up all over my teeth. Now, I will say this. My only issue is, oh, by the way, I am wearing mascara. I'm wearing L'Oreal Lash Paradise on the top, and then I like the Benefit Roller Lash Wand for my lower lash. And I'm wearing an e.l.f. blue liner in the waterline. Anyway, yeah, I really like these lippies and stuff, but this is two-ish coats. They don't come out super opaque on the first coat, so you will have to let them dry fully and then put another coat on. Don't try and keep layering it while it's wet. They don't work out great that well. I don't find any liquid lip that does well with that situation. So anywho, everything will be listed below. I hope you enjoyed this little look. Let me take my hair down too, and let's see the full thing, you know. This is a fun look, definitely not an everyday look if you work in an office or something, but it's definitely a fun look for the weekend or even going out, you know. All depends on what kind of a what your life entails, you know. So this is just a fun look, as I said. I think the red is a little more wearable, but the blue, you can definitely pull it off. So I hope you enjoyed this look. And again, guys, please don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Put this back on. There we go. Much better. All right. Anywho, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Smash that bell so you get notified when I'm posting. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this, because that does help me out. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. And, you know, drop me a line down below. I enjoy chatting with you guys. Until the next one, smooches. Bye.